Alright, what's going on? I want to make this video kind of about like fulfillment in life, right? What is fulfillment in life and kind of like how you can seek it in your job and in your life. Because I'm not gonna lie, I think that fulfillment is one of those things that can be like a make or break for a job. It could be make or break in life skill. Like you could be making millions, but you don't feel fulfilled in life, so you're not really happy with your job. That sort of thing. So I just want to like first preface that like fulfillment, like what fulfills you is not going to be the same to what fulfills your next door neighbor, right? Everyone has different values, everyone has different opinions, everyone thinks differently about life and what they want to do in life. They all have different opinions, right? So just because this fulfills you doesn't mean it's going to fulfill someone else, right? Just because this fulfills someone else doesn't mean it's going to fulfill you, all right? But I want to go over what fulfillment, like fulfillment is the thing in life where just an example. I like giving examples, and I think that examples help. For example, if you're a day trader, right, you make a bunch of money in the charts, but you don't feel fulfilled because you're just making money for yourself, and you're just here making money, right? Maybe you're happy. Like this isn't for everyone, all right? Maybe some people feel just fully fulfilled making money for themselves, right? But some people aren't gonna feel fully fulfilled making money for themselves, right? So then they start a day trading, just a YouTube channel, right, to help people out, right? Or they start a mentorship. That's fulfillment in life, right? It is finding the thing that makes you feel fulfilled. Just because you're making a bunch of money and making millions of dollars and tens of thousands of dollars a month, right? That doesn't mean that you're gonna feel fully happy, fully fulfilled. And sometimes the reason you're not super happy with your job or the reason you're not super happy in life because you're not fulfilled. I hear a lot of traders, profitable traders, right? They make a ton of money in the markets, but they're not completely happy yet. They're not completely fulfilled in life because they want to help others, right? Well, I think there's something that helps fulfill. And one of the main things that people seek for fulfillment in life is being able to help others, right? Helping out others fulfills like most of our population. So if you can seek ways to help out others in your life, in your day-to-day life, it's gonna help fulfill you, right? So like I said, that trader example, if you're a day trader making millions in the markets, you may not feel fully happy, you may not feel fully fulfilled, but if you start helping people and teaching traders, right, then you might feel full fulfillment. You might feel better about your job. Just things like that, right? So, like I said, I think helping others is one of the main sources of fulfillment. Like most of the time, generally, if you're helping others, you're gonna feel pretty fulfilled. But I think, well, I want to make this video because I'm sure other people around this world, not just traders, other people are struggling with like not feeling fulfilled in life with everything, right? Maybe they have a great job, they don't feel fully fulfilled, right? Because it's just about them or whatever the situation is. But yeah, I mean, I want to make this video just to kind of talk about like you guys should be seeking fulfillment in your life, because that could be the reason you're not super happy. Okay, find something that helps fulfill you. Find something that makes you happy, touches your heart, right? Find something like that, implement it in your job, and to feel fulfilled is like a 10 times better feeling than just having a job, right? If you can stack those two both on top of each other, I mean, you're gonna be unstoppable, right? So I think that it's important to find fulfillment in life, find what helps fulfill you in life, and just find what makes you happy. Like I said, I mean, this is kind of going a little bit off topic, but a lot of people talk about find a job you love, right? That's similar to fulfillment, right? If you truly feel fulfilled and feel happy helping others, then help others, right? If you love working on cars, then get a mechanic job, right? Then get a job as a mechanic because you love working on cars, right? So that's another thing that you guys may want to think about is when you're finding a job, find something that you really like. Find something that you love and something that you genuinely would be happy doing for the rest of your life, and just find something that you enjoy. Find something that helps fulfill you. Find something that you love. Find something you enjoy. So, kind of like a random video, but I feel like I should make this video, so I hope this can help you guys out a little bit. And